Hey LGBTV, long time no see. Stephanie just messaged me and said that she needed a sub for today, and she also gave me permission to make up my own topic. I'm not sure if you guys know how exciting that is for me, but I get to talk about whatever I want, and whatever I talk about, the hosts have to talk about all week, so... At first I thought I could talk about something like sex toys, but then I realized that might be a little bit inappropriate, so this week we're going to talk about books. So I hope that you read, I hope the other hosts read, and I just hope. I hope. Let's see how this goes. Fun fact, I own very few books in comparison to the number of books I download on my Kindle, so we're Kindle. That's how you're gonna see the books. The first book I want to talk about is Will Grayson, written by both John Green and David Levithan. It's a really fantastic book about two guys named Will Grayson. One of them is straight and one of them is gay, and they suddenly meet, and it's not a love story between two Will Graysons like I thought when I first heard the title, but it's really great. The book talks about a lot of issues that permeate in the LGBT community today. Like, there's one character named Tiny Cooper who's really out there and really flamboyant and really, really gay. And then there's the gay Will Grayson, who's very much more reserved. It deals with topics of depression, topics of coming out, and first relationships. And it's really worth a read. It's not my favorite John Green novel. I definitely would read other books like The Fault in Our Stars and Looking for Alaska, but because those aren't really LGBT-centric, I wanted to talk about Will Grayson. Links for all these books will be in the description. The next book, which is this time a non-fiction book, is called GLBTQ, The Survival Guide for Queer and Questioning Teens. This was a book that I started reading when I was finally becoming more comfortable with the fact that I was gay, and it talks about issues like bullying and sex and dating and coming out to your parents and coming out to your friends and synthesizing your sexuality with your religion and how things are going to be at high school and college and about your future. And it's just a great book that talks about how to survive being a gay kid. If you're already well past that point in figuring out who you are and coming out, I would definitely suggest giving that to friends who aren't there. It's just a great resource for them, and you can't have too many resources when you're trying to figure out your sexuality. Third, I want to talk about any book written by Robin Reardon, who is just the queen of gay teen fiction. This book is called Thinking Straight by Robin Reardon, but she's written several others. These talk about very specific topics, like in this book there's a kid who goes to a Pray the Gay Away camp, and it's really difficult to read, it's very sad and heart-wrenching, but sometimes it makes you think about how lucky you are, and it lets you think about what other people have to go through when they're coming out or when they tell others that they're gay. It's very humbling and just an excellent read. Other books that she's written are like A Question of Manhood and A Secret Edge, and these were books that I read before I came out to anyone and probably kept me from going crazy. And I guess because books had such an impact on my coming out, that's why I want to talk about them. I would read books like this when I was at my grandparents' having family dinner, and I didn't tell anyone that I was gay. It was just solace. It was somewhere that I could be openly gay in my thoughts, and I could be openly gay in my readings, even if I didn't feel like I could be openly gay with anyone else. Sometimes a gay-friendly book can be just as important as an ally. I just realized that a lot of the books I've been talking about are basically for gay men, so for the lesbians out there, The Bermuda's Triangle by Maureen Johnson. I haven't finished reading it yet, but it's really good, and it's got lesbians in it. And Maureen Johnson's just this amazing, awesome person who you should read everything she writes, but specifically if you're looking for lesbians, this is a good book right here. There's finally one book that every gay man should own. I don't care who you are, you should own this. It is very helpful. Why is the white balance so good now? That's all I have for you today, LGBTV. Don't forget to like and favorite this video, subscribe to my main YouTube channel, and follow me on Twitter and Tumblr. And yeah, also if you have any favorite LGBT books, please leave them in the comments. Gay it forward.